How we doing? How we looking? How we feeling, fam? Say what's up if you are in the chat. Let's do this. Real rookie draft, real money, real people. You already know what it is. You know what the dealio is. Once again, say what's up if you're in the chat. Zach is not here with us. He's on holiday. He's living it up, living his best lifestyle somewhere out in the tropics. He'll definitely be with us today. He does have a lot of draft picks in this draft. And I'll get into our teams here a little bit. But once again, say what's up if you're in the chat. This shout out to the Hotel League. We have multiple leagues, all NATO alphabet. If you're new with us, if you haven't been with us before, we have all the way from Alpha to Lima League. And this is a real rookie mock, a real rookie draft, excuse me. But we appreciate each and every one of you. I see Jags, what's up? TD, Kevin, Joe, what's happening? Rowan says, Badaki, can you track your trades? I definitely will get to that. I definitely want to make sure I get this all set up for the crew, and then we can definitely talk about trades as we get into the live stream, okay? So I ain't forget about you. I ain't forget about you, okay? So keep that in mind. Don't worry. I would definitely go check out those trades. What I do want to say are the rules, okay? We do have a couple rules when it does come down to these live streams, and it's just for our safety, okay? So we don't get messed up in these drafts and in these live streams when it does come down to our rookie drafts, because this is real money, real people, okay? I'll even take us to the draft screen here. Keyword, cinnamon. Okay, the keyword is cinnamon. Put it in the chat. I don't want people to say, oh my goodness, I can't believe person is not off the board yet. Okay, I cannot believe all this is going to be happening. I cannot believe this person fell down while that person's still available. Maybe he's scheming, right? Maybe that person is maybe that person fell in ADP. Don't say it. Don't put it in the chat. Don't ruin it for everyone else, okay? Keep that in mind when you are thinking about this. I need to change this here because this is messed up, by the way. So I have to figure that out. But, okay, so cinnamon, that is rule number one. Rule number two, you're going to see a 5-minute countdown on your screen. That's a trade window. We're going to go with the land method as we always do. If you haven't watched that video, Zach really breaks it down in a phenomenal way. So go check out that land method video. Every single person has a 5-minute countdown for their trade window. Once they call the trade window, I'll stop the clock. The real draft, I will start that timer. They get an extra 5 minutes and they can trade with whoever they want to trade with. There will also be a comp pick from the 213 after the 212, which I'm pretty sure it's Zach again in this league. So that's awesome. And then in the third round, we're switching it to 3 minutes. Okay. And I think that's about it. That's all the rules. That's everything that I have to say. I don't have to worry about anything else. What's happening, Michael? What's happening, Briz? Say what's good, fam? All good, brother. All good. Okay. Tommy says talk it up. Hey, that's good, man. I'm good that everyone's here, and it's gonna continue to build up here as we get into these live streams here. So let's not waste any more time. I'm going to put this in the chat here. Says, welcome. I said the 2024 hotel draft has now started. Here we go. Let's start this bad boy. Oh, hold on. I have to pause it. I have to put it in 5 minutes. Didn't realize it wasn't 5 minutes. Here we go. Resume draft. There you go. 5 minutes on the clock. There goes Caleb Williams here. Off the board. All right, here. Let me try and set this timer up because I clearly can't change my screen with that, which is a little bit annoying. Let's see what's happening, how I can change this. I have to make sure I'm not missing these. Rowan's on the clock here. Okay. I got trades too, man. I got trades, offers coming in. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm just not going to worry about that, and I'm just going to keep it like that. And if it switches, it switches. Sean, Zach's just on holiday, brother. That's all. He's on holiday. He's spending time with his family and his wife, so he'll definitely be back here soon. And if you see me looking down, it's because I'm actually trying to trade. Okay, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. People, real trades here. Once again, say what's up here in the chat. He said, Joan, I miss this league, man. We miss you, brother. We miss you, brother. I'm at the Dole Plantation. Oh, God. A lot of people asking questions in the chat here. Pineapples everywhere. Oh, man. Rowan does have 1:50 left on the clock. Let me put some music in my ears here because I need some. What are people listening to? Name an artist. Put a song, a good song. Put a song that I maybe haven't listened to that I should listen to in the background for me. I won't be able to play it for the stream, but I'll be able to listen to it. I want to listen to some new music, right? I want to listen to some new music. Making sure Ron's not calling his trade window here. – 108 days until the NFL kickoff. What's happening, Daniel Macy? How you doing? Hey, Benjamin, we're not doing any more Dynasty startups. Uh-oh, hold on. Give me a second before I answer that question. He said do it. He said I'm not. 20 seconds here for Rowan. I just want to make sure he doesn't call his trade window in that last second there. Marvin Hamilton Jr. at the 102. Jaden Daniels. That's exactly what Zach wanted. He forced your hand there, Rowan. He got in your head. I don't know how, but he got in your head. Okay. Okay, let's see this. And I'll get to those answers because I still haven't answered that question. Trade window, please. Okay. I'm gonna pause the draft, and your time officially starts now. So, Tua is officially on the clock. Let me just write this down. Okay. Trade window. Oh man, let's see what I can do here. All right. I need to focus in here. By the way, we're not gonna do any more leagues. We definitely wanted to keep it a little bit more exclusive when it does come down to this. And to be honest, I don't think we can handle any more leagues. We have from Alpha to Lima, and then we have redraft leagues as well. So just keeping that transparent with you guys there and Benjamin. So we appreciate you. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a no thank you, brother. Sorry about that. All right, back to the chat here. Fallen in reverse, Rondo. Why do I feel like this is like a troll there? Remember, put your songs in the chat that I would love to listen to. In Tech 9, here we go. Okay, yeah, this is full on like. I'm gonna do something I shouldn't be doing. Just a minute and 50 left on the clock. Oh man. The Chattahoochee. I think we did that last time. What's happening, Sean? Knicks didn't pull through, unfortunately. But the Knicks didn't pull through, unfortunately, but we're hopeful for the future. I mean, genuinely, what happens if everyone was healthy? And like, you know, not everyone is healthy in all teams, but if everyone was healthy, we would be serious contenders. If we have Randall, if we have OB, even if Josh Hart was 100%, like, just wasn't the case there. We saw the bench kind of take. We saw the bench kind of 40 seconds here on the clock. We saw the bench kind of pick it up a little bit, but just didn't pan out the way we wanted to, unfortunately, and that's okay. All right. A trade has been completed. All right, El Tigre is now on the clock. He takes Drake May. I'm going to resume this draft, and Rowan is now on the clock here. Rowan is now on the clock. And the trade was simply the 105 for Chris Olave. So Tua gets Chris Olave and sends the way to the 105. El Tigre gets Drake May. Now Rowan is on the clock here. Okay, Caleb Williams, Martin Harrison Jr., Rowan, who has a decent amount of draft capital in this draft. The 112, the 102, the 106, the 108, bunch of seconds. Zach had the 103, the 104, and I have the 107 in the 206. He said, "Go Celtics." Absolutely not. It's a great band. Wait for Tech Nine's part. Maddie said next season was a success. 100%. I think what we saw this year was a huge success in how what we could potentially be in the future, especially who we can get in the future as well. See, I need to rely so much on your starters, and Ryan said I would like y'all to be healthier if you can get a stronger bench or just using bench more in general. Yeah, and I think that's something that we learned this year. We did rely on our starters, but it's okay. Rowan has 2.5 minutes left on the clock here. Yeah, I think the Wolves will win it as well, which is awesome. They got some dogs on that team for sure. I think the Wolves definitely take it. I would definitely agree. I was watching them and they look crazy. So Rowan has the 107. Rowan can really mess with me here. He has the 102, the 106, and the 108. So let's see what he does here at the 107. There's a minute left on this clock. On here. Let's get this like go up as well. 166 people watching here, only 26 likes. Can we at least get to 100 likes today? Come on, I know we can definitely get to 100 likes, guys. Let's drop those likes here. We appreciate each and every one of you. We're doing these live streams for you guys so you can see real trade, real people, real money. Thank you so much for all the support here. Rowan still on the clock with just under 19 seconds left. Okay. Rowan goes JJ McCarthy. I am going to call my trade window. I'm going to pause. And I am going to start my trade window. I'm looking for offers for the 107. Gosh, nobody over here has. See the temperature rising. Minute and 26 for me. Sorry guys, once again, if you see me not talking, it's because I'm actually doing real trades with real people. All right, 20 seconds left for me. And Time to put myself back on the clock. All right. I'm going to resume the draft. I still have another 5 minutes. That decision to... Okay, I'll make my pick here. I'll take Roma Jensei. Trials and tribulations. Trade window here, okay. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna reset this. Trade window is on for Rowan. Let me just write my name. And Rowan. All right, we back here. We back, baby. Back with the crew. Okay, we see we got a super chat here. Appreciate you there, Philip. Said appreciate the content. Thank you, man. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, Zach was absent for the Delta drive too. Does he not? He he doesn't like you. Wasn't able to get a trade done here, unfortunately. I'm still cooking here. Sorry, guys. The Pataki cook. Yes, Kevin, I will show you my team after. I will show Zach's team and my team here after this. A minute and 45 left. Seven seconds here for Rowan. I'm going to resume this draft. I'm spinning on you tonight. Okay, let's see what happens here. 3 minutes 20 on the clock here. I'll show you the teams though. Give me a second here. It's because I'm trading here. All right, I'll show you the teams. Hold on, I got something else now. Okay, let's show these teams here. This is my team. I wish I could show you a better way, to be honest with you. So I have CJ Stroud. I got CJ Stroud, James Cook, Dave Montgomery, Jamar Chase, Drake London, Dalton Kincaid, Nico Collins with Will Levis there. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting trades. I'm getting hella trades, and it could be with somebody here that's on the clock. Okay. With Will Levis and also now Rome Odunze here, which is awesome. I got Brian Robinson, Gabe Davis, Elijah Moore, Cole Kmet. The list kind of goes on. Jake Ferguson. I got the 206 here. So that's my team. Drake's Snake. And then this is Zach's team, the Bellagio boys. Jordan Love, Kenneth Walker, Jameer Gibbs, Jaden Reed, Justin Jefferson, Trey McBride, Jahan Dodson, Jerry Jeudy, with Christian Watson and Trevor Lawrence, and he also just got Jaden Daniels and Malik Neighbors. So he is pretty stacked. This is a stacked team for Zach, no question. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't even paying attention. Hold on. I am so sorry, guys. You saw me. I was changing this team. And that was not the pick I was going to do, and I didn't even realize that trade went through. Is everyone okay for me to change this back? LT Gray, are you okay for me to change this? I was here. I was doing too many things at once. Okay. Let me see what trade went through first. Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone. I was tripping there. Shit, I forgot. I ain't, don't even, here we go. Remove player. Before I do that, I'm gonna remove this player, and then I'm gonna show this trade really fast. Just so you guys can see. I'll make my pick, and then I'll show this trade. So I send away the 108, and I got the 203 and the 107. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take Bo Nix, and then I'm gonna resume the draft, and El Tigre is on the clock, and I'll show you this trade. So yes, I swap Rome Odunze for Bo Nix essentially, but I also get the 203. I needed a quarterback. You saw I just showed my team. I had Will Levis on the clock, or I had Will Levis on my team, so I needed some more. I just feel like I needed more security, and at that quarterback position, top 12 draft capital, I needed that. And I'll even screenshot this here for you guys, and I'll put this on so you guys can see. All good, brother. We appreciate you, Rowan. I'll put this on the drive here. And I'll give you guys a better visual of what this this trade was. I'll put it on the drive here. What sucks is that I have a PC and it puts stuff on like a drive on like the Google Drive on my phone, or like, you know, it's just so tedious, man. It sucks. Okay, I can show you guys this now. So this is the trade. This is the trade here. I send the 107 and I get the 108 and the 203 in this trade. Once again, I needed a better quarterback. I wanted to get one of these top quarterbacks in this draft. Obviously, I don't get a wide receiver, but what's really exciting is I'll get 2 wide receivers in the second round, at least I hope, depending on who falls to me. Maybe I don't. I got the 203 and the 206. Props to you, Rowan. Appreciate you. A lot of people say Knicks at 8 is rich, and that's okay, because I'm a Knicks believer. Zach is a Knicks believer, and we will both take him here at the 108 in this value. So we feel pretty confident. And yeah, I can get. I'm not going to say who I can get here later on, but we'll definitely wait and see what that looks like. I'm only a couple pieces away from competing. That's exactly what I wanted to do here. And I know in a lot of leagues people got Bo Nix, people can get Bo Nix later, but I just think that every league is different, and everyone's another trade. Did another trade go through? Okay, another trade did go through. I'll share this with you guys as well. I think this is pretty significant. Try and share all the trades that I possibly can here for you guys. Trade window for Tigre. Okay, I'm going to pause this and reset, and now you are on the clock here for your trade window, brother. This was the other trade that just went down. Drink my cola. Got Rome Odunze here. Drink my cola got the 107 that I literally just traded away. He receives a 25 third, but Roman gets a 202 and a 25 first, so that's great value once again. Okay, so now Rowan has the 201, the 203. Otiga is on the clock. I mean, it's a great trade, Ron. That's huge. That was a huge trade. 200 IQ, brother. Tommy Boy Bricks Barkley here. So, how would you rank these wide receivers? For me, I have a little bit more hope than Watson. I would say wide receiver 1A, 1B is Watson and Reed, and then Dubs and Wicks. I think a lot of people like Wicks, which is fair. You know, like he definitely stepped up into a good scenario here. But I think you just have to realize, like, you know, what Wicks, you know, I think what people saw was the last stint of the end of the season where Wicks had like 3 consecutive double-digit finishes. He definitely had others in the season, but he was very inconsistent, very in and out. Really only just averaging before that long stint, if I'm not mistaken, like 3 to 4 targets. So, and that was with Christian Watson out. So what does that look like when Christian Watson is in? I mean, I can even show you what Christian Watson was looking like in that second half of the season, like weeks 11 to 12. Christian Watson, 3 consecutive double-digit averaging points, 10 points, 20 points, 27 points. But looking at 11 to 12 there, you know, Wicks 7 points, week 11, 12 points, which is great. But week 12 obviously didn't play, got injured, and then kind of goes back. So I think a lot of people like Wicks. But yeah, I think Wicks could potentially be just the guy, unfortunately. But look, we'll wait and see. I know a lot of people like Wicks ahead of Christian Watson. People like him ahead of not Roma Dudze, but Romeo Dobbs. So okay, so I can put him back on the clock. All right, I'm going to put him back on the clock. I'm going to resume the draft. He had a minute and something left. He takes Brock Bowers there. Let me just refresh this because this keeps ticking and ticking. Okay, now G Money's on the clock here. GGG Money. No worries, Barkley. Appreciate you. Just want to make sure I'm keeping up with this as well. G Money on the clock here. Sean with the super chat. Hey, appreciate you, Sean. Thank you so much for the support. He said, new Motherflocker member. Hey, we appreciate you. That's awesome. We're going to get you set up. I'm pretty sure you already set up, no? I could have sworn you set up already, Sean. I feel like maybe you were part of it and then stopped back in the day. Yeah, you signed up a while back, didn't you, Sean? I think we might have messaged you a couple times. I'm not necessarily sure. Or maybe you just never used the hotline. I can see a message right here that you send this morning for me. Okay. So 12 team Superflex running backs are Kenneth Walker, Swift, Monty, and wide receivers are Zay, T, Olave. Zay, T, Olave, McLaurin, Jerry, Judy. Considering trying to move Olave for Brees, yay or nay? I think there's a lot, you know. Trade window for G Money. Let's pause this. Put him back on the clock. We're starting this trade window clock. Now you're on the clock there, brother. Let's unsubscribe and resubscribe today. Hey, that's awesome, Sean. We appreciate you. Yeah, I remember it says Close Friends Plus, so that means you were on Patreon back in the day. So I'm glad you're back, man. I'm glad that we can have you back. And send whatever context that you have here as well, with more context, screenshots of your league. Put it in that hotline there, okay? And we'll definitely get you all situated. But we appreciate you in that super chat. Considering trying to move Olave for Brees, yay or nay? I would have to say, how many starters are there? You know, how many starting wide receivers? If this is a smaller league, maybe like a start 8, start 9, I would definitely consider trading Olave for Brees Hall. But I think there's a lot of context there that we are missing. And to be honest, I want to give you the best answer here, so I can definitely answer that in the not in the super chat. You don't have to do another super chat, but in the fantasy hotline, that message that you sent, and then after this live stream, I can kind of break it down for you. Especially if you want to get a team review as well, I can break it down there, as well as be doing team reviews tomorrow. So keep that in mind as well. But we appreciate you. G Money's on the clock here. Let me make sure I write these. No worries, Sean. But I would say this. I think it's a overall decent trade. I don't want to say it is or isn't without the context here, but like if I just had to take a face value Olave for Brees, I think a lot of people would lean the Brees side regardless, because you know he's a top 3 running back, where Olave is a top 12, top 15 wide receiver in a lot of people's rankings. So like I would say it's a decent trade. Just depends on that context there. Nobody not getting info. No worries. You see someone's offering you Brees straight up for Olave, you smash accept. There you go. Some people giving you some advice there. See what the like goal is. Once again, appreciate each and every one of you. 61 and 197 people watching, guys. This is a real draft with real people. Drop a like. Drop a like, man. We appreciate all the support here. I know a lot of people have been lurking around, but don't forget to drop a like here, guys. Just navigating all of this solo dolo is very interesting. Doing the trade window, making sure I don't miss out, giving people all the time they possibly can. And doing these real trades, which is awesome here, kind of breaking it down. You see Roman Dunze has been moved already twice. I originally drafted him. I traded him away to Rowan. Now Drink My Cola owns a Dunze. Now G Money is on the clock here. Sorry, I don't have this time up. Just less than a minute on the clock here for you, G Money. Let me just make sure this is showing. Is it not showing? Why is that clock not showing? Has it not been showing that whole time? Sorry about that. There you go. Less than a minute here on the clock. You still guys didn't tell me any good music, man. There's only a couple people that put good music in the chat. All right, sorry, you can unpause. Gonna make my pick, okay. Resume draft. G Money's gonna make his pick here. Brian Thomas Jr. Now B Turks is on the clock here. Brian Thomas Jr. Now B-Turks is on the clock. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. So who's playing right now? Is any games playing right now in the NBA? I'm pretty sure that they should be playing right now, right? Or no one's playing today? Because the next wave, the conference finals, the West and the East tomorrow. No. Yeah, Celtics Pacers tomorrow, it looks like for me. And then the Wolves Mavericks. Man, that's going to be a crazy series. Wolves Mavericks. That's going to be wild, man. On Thursday. He said Caitlin Clark. He said just tomorrow. He said Pacers Celtics game tomorrow, 8 p.m. He said Caitlin Clark playing right now. I heard she's kind of been like up and down. I know like the first game, apparently she just got full on bullied. And I can actually watch this game. I have this game here. I'll throw this on. It's halftime right now. 44-41. Right? She's on the Fevers, right? Jason, man, thank you so much for the super chat here. He said music. New album, 2 years of rebuilding, have several thirds last year. Okay, let's try Djo's new album. Okay, and then his question was in the 2 year of a rebuild after having several thirds last year, how best to extract value from Tajay, Hyatt, and Tillman? The best time to sell these guys that don't have as tremendous a value right now is most likely in season. If Tajay Spears, ooh, that's probably not good that this is showing. Hold on, let me just close that. Didn't realize I was showing that there. Hopefully I don't. This is annoying that clock is just like messed up that way. I need to fix it next live stream. I would say this. When it comes down to getting the best value for someone like Tajay Spears, Hyatt, and Tillman, is most likely going to be in season, unfortunately. And, you know, with Tajay Spears, hopefully you have to hope that all three of these, not just Tajay Spears, for all three of these guys, they have some value in season, and then you can see them having opportunity here, because Tajay Spears right now is not going for a tremendous amount of value, right? I don't think anyone wants to send a second round in 2024 for Tajay Spears. What they would rather do is be sending, you know, a 2024 second, for Tajay Spears or Hyatt and Tillman. Most likely they're going to be sending thirds for all of these guys, if at all. So I would say the best time to do it is in season, unfortunately. But let's try this. Let's try this music here. Djo. Let's see what type of stuff this is. What genre this is. Xavier Worthy off the board. Lau McConkey is off the board. Now Rowan with 2 back-to-back picks here. Let's see where Rowan goes. Hopefully that helps there, Jason. But thank you so much for the super chat. We really appreciate you. Devontae Parker announces retirement. That's what people were saying. Devontae Parker. I mean, to be fair, He was up there, right? What was he, like 31? Devontae Parker, age? What was he? He's 30. 31, yeah, he was born January. He's my age. He retired, but he had a bunch of injuries. He couldn't stay healthy. Hey. Ron said check DMs. Let's have a look. All right. T-Will versus Magic to find out who gets smacked by the Celtics. Nah, I don't want the Celtics to win. That's the worst. That's the one thing. I definitely want some. I want Wolves or Mavs to win. I don't want Pacers. I don't want anyone in the East to win. Imagine if the Mavs still have Brunson. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Music. Then you Chief Keef. Almighty so too. Okay. Chiefy. Almighty here. Almighty so too, new latest album release. Okay. I'll be honest, boys. I never really listened to Chief Keef. I don't know why. I've never really been a big fan of him. Hockey game tonight. Game 7 tonight. Eric, I remember we went through our... He said, call my trade window when I'm up, Zach says. Okay. Let's see, give me a second here. Just look at Rowan's team. MJ, go to your browser and pull up the stream. What stream? Oh, right, because of what was happening? Right, yeah, fair. Hey, shout out to the super chat from Glory, man. We appreciate you. How can we join one of these with you? But hey, we appreciate you, Glory. Thank you so much for the super chat. Unfortunately, we're done taking submissions to join leagues. What you can do is sign up to the Mother Flocker or to the Flock Fantasy website, select the Mother Flocker team. What you can do is get on a wait list. Not only can you get on a wait list, you can get all these other perks that we do offer here. So that's probably the best thing I can offer. Unfortunately, we're not taking any more leagues right now. So once again, we appreciate you. But if there is an opening, because we do, like, you know, some people drop out, they can't commit to it anymore. We do have a wait list to get on in one of these leagues here. There goes Jonathan Brooks. That was a quick trade. A trade just happened. Rowan had... Wow, that was seconds. Wow, so this is a simple trade. Rowan got a 25 first and traded away the 201, and B-Turk took Jonathan Brooks there. So, I mean, Rowan is just going for all the value in 2025 as he possibly can. He said he wants to spend time with his 4 kids and watch them grow up. That's fair. And you got the money too, I guess, right? Jason said, yeah, I think this Rice situation is starting to trend in the right direction. You know, I haven't really been following the new updates. Definitely something that I would have to look into because I haven't looked at it so far. But 100% is something that can change. I just don't know what the new updates are, but it's a little bit hard to gauge right now because of all the uncertainty when it comes down to fantasy this year. So that's probably the best thing I could say there, Jason. Wolves being Celtics is fine. Unlimited, is it unreasonable to take Jonathan Brooks at the 110? I would say I would say I wouldn't say, I would say no. It's not unreasonable. We've definitely seen that in multiple people's leagues. So I don't believe that's unreasonable. He says, sorry, 110. I got him at the 2-1 in mind. Yeah, that's fine. 2-1. I mean, that's, I would say anywhere from the 110 onwards to take, you know, someone like Jonathan Brooks is not unreasonable. Just really depends on what you do. But we would always say try and trade back because a lot of people do value the wide receivers more. But I don't believe it's unreasonable. Yeah, try and trade back. See, a lot of people say. I tried. That's fine, Brooks. Awesome. Rowan's really trying to cook it up here. Yeah, this Chief Keef stuff is not doing it for me. I'll be honest with you. I had him in the background. It's like, what is this? I apologize. I want to try it. I want to try something new, you know? Then once I make my pick, I'm feeling the 203, by the way, as well, guys. 203 is open, so hit me up. Why is the at all not coming up? Maybe I can just send it. Why is that shit not working? Excuse me. Did I say okay? Okay, there goes Trey Benson here. I'm on the clock. I am on the clock here. Once again, fielding offers.
What we could do.
Yeah,
I like that.
203 here. If anyone's interested.
Huh? What? No, that's good. I like that idea. I'll have to go.
Fielding offers here. You boys let me know. He said we can hear you. Oh, can you hear him? How can you hear him? That's weird.
Hello, 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 hello.
Discord audio, yeah, they can. They can hear you, by the way, so don't say nothing inappropriate. I'll mute you. I'll mute you for now. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay, hold on. I'm just on the clock here. Yeah. They can hear you, by the way, so keep that in mind.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Oh! Shit is cold.
Zach's just living his life. I can hear it. They can hear you. They can't see you. They can't see you, but I can definitely put you up. Give me a sec. I'm just making my pick right now. Let me just that must be loud for them. I wonder. This guy's on the phone. All right, hold on. Oh my gosh, that's loud in my ears. Surely it's loud in their ears. Let us know if that's hella loud. I think maybe it's not that loud. All right, hold on. I'm gonna make my pick here. You want your trade window? You said?
Yeah. I'm just gonna field the offer.
Okay. I'm making my pick.
I want to know what's what.
I'm pausing the draft. I'm gonna do it legitly here. I'm gonna start it, and then I'm gonna try and get you up here. So give me a second, so they can see you, see that life you living.
Yeah. Okay. Well, tell people to send me an offer.
Well,
here.
they can hear you, so.
I want to stay in the second, but nah, y'all. Nah, that's too. I need to stay in the second, y'all. No. No, sir. Willing to trade back, but I want to stay in the second. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Couple offers coming in.
Couple offers. That is loud. It's just loud for me.
Is it really?
It's just loud for me. Hold on. I think maybe it's loud for me. I'm trying to find this. Okay, here we go.
Can they see me?
Yeah, they can see you now. I'm just editing it so they can see you. Look at this life this guy's living. See this guy?
Willing to stick and pick here. I also have the comp pick in this league, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. So we've got some options.
Look at the life this guy's living.
Let's see.
You do pause when you click out of the app, by the way, but that's okay.
Okay.
Man riding waves.
Yeah, what's up, people? How's everybody feeling? You know. I want to see the view.
Yeah, let's see it.
How do I switch this thing?
He looks like an old man trying to work a phone right there.
How the hell do I switch it? fuck? I don't fucking know. Oh, family friendly.
Family friendly.
Anyway,
2 minutes
that's how
left.
we living right here. Not bad, eh?
Yeah, wow. What a life. That's that.
All right, I see an offer here.
That's that DynastyLand money.
We're doing what we
We're
can.
doing what we can. Look at him. Make a little bit of money. Now he wants to go overseas. Look at this guy.
This is funded by the people.
He said that boy is whiter than Casper, they said.
Oh my god, I'm so white, bro. I'm putting on sunscreen like every hour.
Let me see how much you got time. You got a minute and 30 left. Oh boy. A trade has been completed, it says.
Okay.
So Rowan is on the clock here. So Rowan's on the clock. I'm going to resume this. Don't mess up your phone. I know that's a new phone. Be careful. Yeah.
I got Apple Care.
Yeah, what's Apple Care? Wow. And then that trade is automatically gone already for the 204. So another trade has been completed. There goes Michael Penix Jr. Well, Rowan got another 25 first. Adonai Mitchell. Wow.
Rowan is stacking up the first.
Rowan got 2 firsts in the second round right now.
Hey, man, we're playing chess. We're playing checkers, and I don't. You know something we don't know.
Clearly.
I don't like it.
And I'll get these trades up. I'll get these trades up for you guys so you can see in a second. After I make my pick here, I'm gonna take X, gonna give it to you, and I'm done. Ricky Pierce, able to get boned in.
Is that your draft?
Yeah, I don't have any thirds. So I'm here chilling with the people
Right,
now.
I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. We just drove about 40 minutes. I had to piss the entire time. So, you know.
Did you just get in the ocean and take a?
Yeah. It's Mother Nature's bathroom.
Yeah,
you know?
Mother Nature's toilet, 100%. You know, what an opportunity.
Yeah. So we're feeling good.
Feeling good. This head beach looks great. Loving that.
Yeah, this is the spot right here. And then, in case anyone cares, it's called Sunset Beach. So, if you're gonna come to Hawaii.
How many times have you eaten KFC? Or no, not KFC. Chick-fil-A.
Well, we've been here 3 days, and one of them was Sunday. What do you reckon?
Wait, one of them was Sunday. Oh, one of those days was Sunday. Oh, yeah, that's just unlucky. So I'm assuming you had it twice in both of those days.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I had Papa John's as well, and I forgot how good that garlic sauce is, man. But
you're back on the clock, by the way.
Destroyed me. Holy crap, that was fast.
Blake Corum and Jalen Wright off the board.
I'm on the. Oh my god, that was quick. Oh my gosh, I'm about to draft a player I've never drafted before.
There you go, take him.
Tigre says, "Let me know if you want to move off the pick. Send me an offer. I'm open to it." I mean, if I haven't given anything away, I'm taking a player I've never drafted before. So,
and I'll get these.
Maybe that rings a bell for someone.
Well,
that's who they want.
People have been shouting it out in the chat here, so they definitely have been saying that.
Oh, dude, I'm like the whitest person anywhere we go. everywhere I go, people are like, "Is this guy like ill to the point where he's dying or something?"
Yeah, like people are actually saying
Nah.
what they say in the comments just in real life now.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, this guy's
sick.
It's probably like his death wish trip, and
Is he okay?
you know, yeah. You know what? Why not? I mean, let's have some fun here. How much time do I have?
You have 3 minutes and 3 minutes 20.
Man. Babe, do you know how to make the camera turn? Do you know how to make the camera turn around? Oh, I found it. I mean, my goodness.
Looks a bit dirty, I say.
Tell me God isn't real.
He's not.
No. Look at that. Look at that freaking creation, brother. All right,
nice.
I got a trade offer. Let's see. How much time?
2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Okay, just looking at these offers.
Mm-hmm.
Second round next year is not going to do it, brother. I got 3 people sending me a second next year.
3 people. Didn't need to say you were the whitest person. Well, he is. And he knows it, and that's okay.
Oh, trust me, I know it. People look at me, they're like, wow, that's a rare one. All right. We're going to draft Keon.
There goes Keon Coleman. A lot of people were saying his name in the chat. A lot of people kept saying Cinnamon. We're not the highest.
Really?
We're not the highest on Keon Coleman. People were saying I should have taken Keon Coleman when I took Ricky Pearsall at the 203. No, thank you. I'll take Ricky Pearsall, first round capital. I liked him better.
Man, you made a huge mistake.
I made a huge mistake.
Huge, massive mistake.
Same thing with X. Don't give it to
the
you.
The chat's not going to forgive you.
And that's okay. Huge mistake. What else has been happening over there? So you just been eating food. And you have to get a car over there or what?
Hold on, someone's asking me something about this. So here's a couple hacks in case anyone's gonna visit Hawaii. Okay, you ready? You ready for
I'm
these?
listening. Hold on. Before I need to pause the draft here because now you're on the clock with the comp pick. And I'm gonna change it to 3 minutes. I also have to make this graphic for people so people don't stop crying. Like, where's the comp pick? A comp pick is the winner of the toilet bowl, ladies and gentlemen. The comp pick is the winner of the toilet bowl. So you let me know. I can tell you the top 3 players available if you want.
Hey, let me look at the draft.
If you can't see it.
I got people trying to get superstar Keon Coleman off me. I got the 301 too. Hey, so I got back to back.
You got back to back, kid.
That's hot. Give me Marshawn Lloyd.
Okay.
I have so much Marshawn Lloyd, it's not even funny.
I'll be honest with you. I actually don't even know how to do that. A roster settings.
I'll do it for myself.
Okay.
Well, all you do is go commish, roster.
But I have to do it on my phone, or I can't do it on the app.
Yeah, roster and draft picks, and then click on the person's name, add player. I'll do it for you here, though.
Yeah. Go ahead, do that. So Marshawn Lloyd is the comp pick here.
Yeah. Put me on the clock.
Okay. Resume draft. 3 minutes now, as I'll make this graphic.
I'm open to moving back if anyone wants to get here. I want to stay inside the top 305 if I move. I got to stay in 305 if I move.
I missed the 305.
It's the 305 worldwide.
I'm just getting this player's image so I can get this comp pick. Up and going. Marshawn Lloyd.
Okay. I think we're just gonna make the pick here.
Yeah, don't overthink it, you know.
All right, we are going to grab. Let's grab Troy.
There you go, trigger. Troy Franklin off the board, baby.
Troy, and then I got one more at the 307 here. Okay.
All right, we'll put this guy up here.
Javon Baker off the board. Rowan definitely misunderstood me. He was talking to me about Josh Jacobs. Rowan was talking to me about Josh Jacobs, and he thinks I was talking about McCarthy, but...
Okay, let's catch up with this guy here. Yeah, we didn't finish travel hacks.
Okay, yeah. All right, so this is a comprehensive video on how to travel to Hawaii well. You ready? Number 1, get an Amex card. I would suggest the gold one. The platinum, it's not worth it, okay? The platinum, one of the biggest perks is that you can go to the lounges in the airports. How many times are you going to be in an airport lounge, okay? The gold perks is that you get 4 times the points anytime you go to a restaurant or groceries, buying your groceries. That's better than the airport lounge if you ask me. The Amex portal, unreal. Best deals you'll ever find on the Amex portal. It's basically like, if you do the math on any trip that you want to go anywhere, it's basically like cutting out the cost of a flight. That's the biggest hack. But if you're coming to Hawaii, you can stay in Waikiki. But if you're going to stay in Waikiki, rent a car for, let's say you're there 14 days, rent a car for at least 6 days. And only do it during the day, because they got a $50 parking overnight any hotel you're going to stay at. So rent that thing from 9 a.m., drop it off at 9 p.m., 10 p.m., whatever, and do it for 6 different days. You got to go through, if you want to go through 3 different, car rental places, so be it, but save yourself some money. And we literally today drove across the entire island. So from one point to the other, and it took about an hour, 50 minutes. So you can explore the entire island if you want, but that's the hacks.
That is the hacks. Look at that.
Now you know.
Get the gold.
Definitely don't stay just in Waikiki.
Get the gold, not the platinum, they say.
That's what I'd say. It works better for me.
No, that's good. And it's hella hot over there. What's the weather like?
Dude, every Hawaiian that I talk to is like, they're like, it's basically 80 degrees every day, except for winter. It gets to like 67 to 70.
Right. Damn, son. What a lifestyle.
For real.
Shout out to Waikiki. And the hotel's nice,
Shout out
or
to
what?
the people. Yeah, man. Hotel's nice. Maybe different stream at the hotel and show y'all.
Yeah. Just congratulations on the baby in advance, man. Just really happy for you guys.
That ain't happening.
Really happy for you guys, but I just can't wait to meet him or her in the next 9 months.
We've taken the precautions. We've taken the precautions necessary to make sure.
Nah, can't wait for our baby to hang out with Brooklyn. Honestly, like, wow.
Yeah, I mean, is Ellen's family having another one?
No, I heard you are.
You've got the wrong sources. I might make a fun pick here in a second.
Shimmy fly on the clock.
How many? I'm 2 away. Okay. Javon Baker, Jatavion Sanders.
He might be on the queue here because yeah, Yeah, he might be on the queue. I'm gonna send you a trade there here too, Tua. Best I could do. Pataki has Brooklyn.
Someone, I was looking at the chat. Someone said, someone said I'm the brightest thing on the beach. People say I'm blinding them. The great white on the sand.
Oh man.
This is called Sunset Beach, in case anyone cares.
Might go to Sunset Beach, huh?
Damn, what a haul. What a freaking haul in this draft. Jaden Daniels, Malik Neighbors, Keon Coleman, the number 1 wide receiver in this draft. Remember, everyone said it, so I believe it. Marshawn Lloyd, Troy Franklin. And I'm also about to grab A.J. Barner from the Seattle Seahawks.
A.J. Barner from Seattle Seahawks.
Unstoppable.
Let me know too. Here,
Wow.
I got a trades offer here. Let's see. Sorry, brother. I'm gonna keep those.
This is pretty next level, guys. Oh, is that me? Am I up?
Yeah. Hold on. No, not yet.
Oh, 1 pick away. Okay. Damn. Okay. I'm gonna get one of the guys I wanted to take at the 301 then. Hell yeah, baby. I'll tell y'all what. If Marshawn Lloyd ends up being a superstar, I'm going to be filthy rich. This falls to me every draft. I'm guessing you're talking on a trade right now.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'm cooking it up here. Show us the view. Show the people the view, you know.
All right. Let's see. This is where we are right now.
Let's go with the trees just coming out of the ground or what? Like with that big ass bush on the floor. Nah, like in front of you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that is honestly like the craziest thing about Hawaii is the greenery. They have the most like unique greenery and trees, and I feel like they have every tree the world's ever had here. It's crazy.
The greenery.
It's honestly next level.
How's Karina liking it?
Yeah, she's loving it.
Living the
We
dream.
just went to the Dole Plantation, which is where it's like like the Dole Company.
Yeah.
Pineapples.
Yeah.
They have like a plantation. They have a tour and stuff. Pretty cool.
All right, he made the pick here. You're on the clock.
All right, who do you grab?
You got Roman Wilson.
Okay, cool. I'll take Corley then. That's my draft, people.
That's the
All right,
draft.
I'm gonna go.
All goods. Appreciate you, brother. Have fun. Live the life you do.
Love.
Congratulations.
Good to see you.
Yeah. Have fun.
All love.
All right. There he goes. Zach's living the life in freaking Australia, and not freaking Australia, in freaking Hawaii. I wish I could. Hey, you never know. Maybe I'll be in the States in hopefully July. With your help, all you have to do is drop a super chat, maybe sign up to the Flock Fantasy website. I'm messing with y'all. I would love to go to New York here soon, but I'm not necessarily sure when that would be. Appreciate you. But this draft is going great, I'll tell you. He said, how's the comp pick work? So the comp pick works is they're the winner of the toilet bowl. So it kind of gives people an incentive not to tank, right? Like, yeah, you can not have the best team, but you can have the best team in the second half of that group and have and win that toilet bowl. And if you win the toilet bowl, that is someone, as you can see here, a Marshawn Lloyd. That gets Marshawn Lloyd here in the comp pick at the 213, I guess. But he also has Troy Franklin. He got a bunch of other people. So there is definitely a couple different ways that you can do the comp pick, but it's just a really good incentive so that people don't tank. Because, you know, Marshawn Lloyd, great, decent draft capital. Can he become a top guy? I mean, we saw last year people like Tank Dell go as a comp pick. We saw, who was it? Puka was coming a comp pick later in the draft as well. So there's definitely a lot of different ways that you can go there. Jalen McMillan, Spencer Rattler off the board. Now Etigre is on the clock here. No, he didn't get engaged. He just went on holiday. He just went on vacation, so he's chilling. Yeah, the 301, exactly. It's always going to be there. It's just, once again, it's like, thank you for not tanking. And in this draft, I mean, you get phenomenal value all the way into the third, into the middle of the third. I mean, Malachi Corley fell to the 3-6 here, so I mean, just imagine that. Luke McCaffrey at the 3-9. Now G Money is on the clock here. I'm pretty much set with my draft here. I'm pretty much set. I mean, my lineup is definitely going to change things here, and I'm excited for it. Got Ricky Pearsall, Xavier Legette. There goes Bucky Irvin there. I doubt anyone's going to call that trade window again. I'll be honest with you. Let's see these games here. Fever versus Suns. Caitlin Clark here. WNBA. Apparently he's really taken off, hey. I haven't really watched too much of any of this. $311. Let's see if I can maybe get into that 311. Actually, maybe I don't think I can. I already sent him a trade. GG's. I'm happy with my draft. I am loving it there. I know a lot of people kept saying, what, Keon Coleman falling? Keon Coleman falling? We were never big believers in Keon Coleman. We were never believers of him to... Look, I know a lot of people say, well, he's linked up with Josh Allen. He should be getting all these targets. I understand. He probably think he's going to get all those targets. I just don't think we think that. I think he's more of the Gabe Davis replacement. He's going to be getting those passes downfield. I don't think he's going to be taking 140 targets that Stephon Diggs is leaving behind. Now, we definitely could be wrong, but I don't think he's going to be this top 12, 15 wide receiver that we've seen from Stephon Diggs in this past couple of years that he's been with Josh Allen. I think we're going to be a little bit more surprised where he's going to be going. But once again, could be wrong. I was really harsh on him coming out of college. He is not the fluid route runner. He doesn't get good separation. But he does have size. That's what's exciting about him. He has that size. He has that athleticism. But he doesn't have the speed and the route running abilities. Now, I definitely can't take it to the next level. And he does get second round draft capital. But I'll take Ricky Pearsall, who I love as a prospect. Who I love as a prospect. And he goes to San Francisco 49ers. And this is a long play, right? He may not be somebody that's going to be the guy this year. But maybe next year with, Brandon Ayuk or Deebo Samuel gone. And then with Xavier Legette, who I also loved as a prospect. Yeah, now there's definitely flaws. He's an older prospect, broke out late. But there's a lot of things that you take into consideration here. The draft capital, how they trade up to the first round for him. Essentially, he's going into a landing spot where there's opportunity. Yeah, you have Deontay Johnson there on a 1-year contract. You have Adam Thielen, who is nearly 40 years old. Xavier Legette is the future, and a lot of people do compare that to a Jonathan Mingo type of situation. But you have to understand Xavier Legette, I would say overall is a better athlete. I would say a better receiver than Mingo. And now with this Dave Canellis as well, coming in from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, what did he do? What did we see last year? We saw him utilize Mike Evans. Xavier Legette is going to be playing that Mike Evans role. Not saying he's anywhere near the talent, not saying he's going to be producing those numbers, but I think he just plays that role in this offense, which is exciting for someone like Xavier Legette. So there's just different preferences, different opinions when it comes down to these players, and we won't know until Theo Johnson at 312. Come on, show some love, baby. And we will not know until they all get on the field, and we can all be wrong, and none of these guys break out, or we could all be right, and every single one of them break out. So Keon going at the 112 in my draft. You see, Nicholas, that is not something that I would do. If he's going at the 112, that's maybe a FSU fan. That's maybe a Bills fan. Like if he's taking that over a first round wide receiver with that draft capital, with Xavier Worthy, with Brian Thomas Jr., with Ricky Pearsall, Xavier Legette. For me, I just don't. And look, we definitely have people that like Xavier Worthy and has taken them earlier. We've seen, not Xavier Worthy, Keon Coleman has taken Keon Coleman at like the 2-3. Let me just double check. I mean, I can take you through my drafts here. I'm pretty sure we had Keon Coleman. Keon Coleman right here. See? The professor. This is our Charlie League. And he went at the 202. So everyone's different. Everyone is very different here. And Ricky Pearsall at the 205, right? And then Xavier Legette at the 208. So every league, every draft is going to be different, and you're going to see different outcomes in different situations. Brock Bowers went at the 108 here, where he went at the 109. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. I mean, if he's going at the 106, my goodness. He said 202 to 206 is where I'm at. And I agree. That's exactly where I have Keon Coleman. In my rankings right here, it'd be Jonathan Brooks, Trey Benson. It's Ricky Pearsall. It's Xavier Legette, Michael Penix. Then it's Keon Coleman. So that's how my rankings go. I'll always try and follow my rankings. But look, that's kind of what Zach and I kind of envisioned. Maybe he's changed his tune. And look, you want to switch up your draft stock on some of these people. You don't want to always draft the same people. You want to get Keon Colemans, and you want to get, the Blake Corums and the Ricky Pearsalls, and switch things up. But for me, that's how I'm seeing it. So I think a lot of people just automatically envision Keon Coleman being the guy that's taking away Stephon Diggs' opportunity, which I think we all disagree. Sorry, I disagree that he is nowhere near the route runner. Now, if you're telling me Xavier Worthy went there, if you're telling me Lamar McConkey went there, I'll say, okay, I can see the pathways to where they can get up to 140 targets because of their route running abilities, because of their separation, because of what we've seen and how they can be utilized when it comes down to in the comparison of Stephon Diggs. But Keon Coleman is nowhere near that athlete, right? If you really think about it, he's really similar to Gabe Davis. But thank you so much for the super chat there, Brandon. He does drop a super chat. He says 12-team, one quarterback. 12-team, one quarterback, good team, need running back. 104 and the 25 first, or Devon and the 25 second and the 25 or 24 second and 25 first. So it's one quarterback league. You need running backs, and you have the 104 and the 25 first. Man, 104 and a one quarterback for Devon. So that is Brian Thomas Jr. or Devon Chain. I personally would still have taken Brian Thomas over Devon. Now, you do get Devon in a 24 second and a 25 second. What I would do there, Brandon, if I were you, I would try and trade back. Can I trade back to the 106 and get a Jonathan Brooks or Trey Benson? Somebody that is probably most likely going to want a wide receiver there. If you're good at wide receivers and you need running backs, can you trade back? I get it. Devon, a top 8 running back prospect. Zach probably has a Q here. And then necessarily, I don't even think he knows he has the 4. I don't think he really cares. Kate Stover there. I would say I would personally hold my 104 and then trade back, and then trade for needs in the off season. Yeah, he definitely had someone queued there because Kate Stover was not the next guy available. He probably thought all those guys would be gone. I know exactly who he would have taken there. It definitely would have been the Audric Estime, and there's still and Tyrone Tracy. There you go. Those are the 2 guys that Zach would probably most likely would have taken. But that was his cue, and he put it there, so that's pretty fair. So hopefully that helps, Brandon. He says, why is Lloyd the comp pick? Steven said, the comp pick is the winner of the toilet bowl. So the comp pick is the 213 essentially. And it gives just people an incentive not to tank, not to go in and just, go for the 101 every time, or, get as high as draft capital. Is like, hey, you can still win and come out with some good value here. Like you see Marshawn Lloyd, we've seen Troy Franklin be the comp pick. We've seen Jermaine Burton, Jalen Polk be the comp pick, Javon Baker. We've seen Roman Wilson be comp picks. So it just all depends. Last year we had the comp pick and we saw the Tank Dells. We had, I forgot who was the comp pick last year. I think it was definitely Tank Dell. There was Pukas at times in the late of the season. And there was a running back. I just don't remember who the running backs were. But just 2 more picks here. B-Turks. I'll kind of conclude. I'll show you Zach's picks that he has, and then my picks: Jaden Daniels, Malik Neighbors, Troy Franklin, Malachi Corley, Keon Coleman, Kate Stover, with Marshawn Lloyd because he has that comp pick. And for me, I have Bo Nix, Ricky Pearsall, and Xavier Legette. Those are all the picks I had in this year's draft. And I'll show you the teams at the end here because the teams are definitely going to be changing up a little bit. With the Flock community rankings of him at the 110, Nicholas. Yeah, I would definitely disagree. I wouldn't be taking him at the 110. If you take him at the 110, you're telling me you're taking, once again, Worthy, Lam McConkey over him, and I'm not doing that. And look, Lam McConkey and Keon Coleman, sure, they have very similar draft capital. And we go do this hit rates here. And if you go to the hit rates, second round wide receivers are good, but the situation for Lam McConkey is better. Think of the situation. Right? At least the way I see it. Actually, it's not better. I actually think they're the same. But if you were to think about it, who's the better talent then? So you look at situation, then you look at talent and how you personally rank these guys. Right? We would rather have Lam McConkey over Keon Coleman. And we've seen Lam McConkey go as high as the 109 in our rookie drafts. And Keon Coleman, I would say this is probably the lowest he went at the 209. So that's a huge range for someone like Keon Coleman when it comes down to value. And Lam McConkey has always consistently been in the 109 to the 201. That's really a 4-spot difference where you're just saying in the Flock Fantasy website, the 110 to the 209 in our rookie drafts. So, and a lot of people believe in Keon Coleman more, right? Like if you look at everyone's rankings, when it comes down to these rookies and where they project him to have him as individual rankings, which I need to update mine. I've just been so focused on all these other things since Zach's been gone. A lot of people will probably have him as a top 30 wide receiver. A lot of people may have him as top 24 wide receiver based off of his situation. I just don't see it that way, unfortunately. Burks is taking his time here. 16 seconds and the LT Gray is on the clock. But yeah, hey, look, once again, all these things could be wrong. You know, like all these guys, we just are so excited because of how good this class was. I think sometimes we need to come back down to earth and realize that this draft class is terrible. I mean, this draft class is amazing and anything can happen. I did see a super chat. Sorry, I don't know why I didn't look at this. Glory says, please repeat my trade question above. Thank you. Sorry about that, brother. I don't know why I didn't see that. He said, what do you think of trading away Puka and Josh Jacobs? Kind of centered around getting Saquon, Worthy, Addison, and picks. Not 100% certain, but curious. I have Jamar, Neighbors, Rice, Troy, Franklin, and other wide receivers. Well, if you're saying that it's centered around getting Saquon, Worthy, Addison, and picks, where are those picks? If that's a first, I'll be interested. Because right now, you have to think about it. Puka Nacua is valued as a top 5 pick in this draft. Saquon Barkley is not worth the top 5 pick. Xavier Worthy is not worth the top 5 pick. Jordan Addison is not worth the top 5 pick in this draft class. But the values are there because these are high quality players. I like Worthy. I like Addison. I like Saquon. Where's that picks? Josh Jacobs, to me, I would rather have Saquon over Josh Jacobs, so that feels really confident. And if this is a start like 10 or 11 and you need the depth in this class, I'm happy to do that. Or if this is a start 8, like a start 8 or start 9, I'd rather keep Puka Nacua there, Glory. So hopefully that helps. That is the conclusion of this draft here. Let's have a look at my team in the hotel league. I'm going against Shimmy. So CJ Stroud, James Cook, Jamar Chase, James Cook, David Montgomery, Jamar Chase, Drake London, Nico Collins. Let's just put Ricky and Xavier here with Bo Nix. I also have Will Levis and Jake Ferguson on the bench. LG Gray. Oh, wow. So that's it for me right there. That's my team here. I'll show you Zach's team. Zach's team Zach has a crazy team in this league. Jordan Love, Gibbs, Walker, Jefferson, Malik Neighbors, Trey McBride, Jaden Reed, Christian Watson, Keon Coleman, Jaden Daniels. He also has Trevor Lawrence on the bench with Marshawn Lord, Gardner Minshew, Malachi, Franklin, Dotson, Javonte with Pat the Dragon Frymuth. Brandon said, totally agree with your guys' take during the running back ranking segment. I love me some Devon. Yeah, you both like Devon for sure. No question about it. It's just going to be interesting to see what that looks like. He says, start at 10 and a super flex 12 team. The picks are a third, a 26 second, and a 27 second. Have PPR, no tight end premium. Man, look, a 27 second, getting a 27 first is great, but like that's 3 years away. And I'm not devaluing that. I'm not devaluing those picks. You kind of want something now, and I guess those players are now. I personally would say I would be okay with this trade. And this is a start 10. So what's that? 3 wide receivers, maybe 2 flex spots. You can start up to 5 wide receivers here. And you have Jamar, Neighbors, Rice, Troy, Ricky. I would keep Puka in this scenario. Because then you have, I don't know, because then you get Worthy and Addison. That's a tough trade, man. I'll be honest, it's a tough trade there, Glory. I personally am not like jumping at the fact of that trade, to be honest with you. I'd rather have more quality than quantity. That's what I would say. That's the best thing I can say here, guys. We appreciate each and every one of you. That is it for today. I'll be live tomorrow grading Dynasty teams. Okay, and all you have to do is sign up with the Mother Flocker. Go to flockfantasy.com, select the Mother Flocker tier, and I'm going to be running through a bunch of teams tomorrow since I missed out on yesterday. Sorry about that. I had a little emergency since I missed out on yesterday. But all you have to do is come through and sign up, and we can get that team reviewed as soon as possible. All you have to do, once again, go to flockfantasy.com, select the Mother Flocker tier. All that information is in the link below. I'll even put it in the chat for you guys. So go here, sign up, and then we'll send us a message saying, hey, I signed up on Discord, and that's all you have to do. And then we'll get your Dynasty team reviewed as soon as possible. We have a queue there. I think we have about, I have to go through a lot. I might go through like maybe 4 to 5 teams tomorrow. I think we have almost about like 15 people in the queue. So we need to really knock out these teams, especially since I missed yesterday. But yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Love.